Hi there, welcome to Prime Sports. Now, Prosper Nata Ogum is under increased pressure following Asante Kotoko's latest defeat in the Ghana Premier League to Dreams FC on Sunday. The club has suffered 6 defeats in its last 7 games, leaving them 11th with just 3 points above the relegation zone. Now, the situation has led to increased calls for a change in the coaching staff among the fans. And we have more for you in the following reports. The Porcupine Warriors suffered their 6th defeat in 7 games as they lost 2-0 to Dreams FC on March Day 26 on Sunday at the Theatre of Dreams in Dewu. Kotoko, whose last positive result was a draw against Bechem United on March Day 24, were looking to get their first win since the 1st of March. However, the CAF Confederations Cup semi-finalist added more misery to Kotoko's problems. Sylvester Simba got things off for Dreams at the Theatre of Dreams, scoring after 25 minutes to put the Still Believe lads in the lead.
John Enchi. Here's Simba. And that's the opening goal. Dreams FC breaks the deadlock on 24 minutes. It's Sylvester Simba.
Derek Ata-Eje doubled the tally for Karim Zito's side after the break as they went on to claim all 3 points.
Derek Ateje, John Enchi, lovely play from Enchi. Here is Ateje, chance for Dreams. It is Ateje. Ateje shoots and Ateje scores.
The defeat means Kotoko stay in the 11th position, just 3 points off the relegation zone and 16 points off the top spots in the league. For fans of the club, an urgent coaching shake-up is needed to turn things around. We need to sack the coach and find a new manager to turn things around. We also need to buy new players suitable for the club, because Kotoko is not a club that should lose 6 games in 7. Since I was born, I have never seen this kind of performance from a Kotoko team. Otumfuo needs to act and change the technical team. The coach is not helping the club. The club is killing us emotionally. We are tired and have left the team for them. This cannot be the state of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But former player and current coach of Dreams FC, Karim Zito, believes fans of the club must abandon their title hopes for the season and remain patient and supportive of the players and technical team.
But all what I want for them to understand, this is something called a change of event. You understand me? It's about moment. The moment we are in now, they are having a bad. So all what I would like the supporters to do is they should not, the way they were hooting and shouting at them brought in the psychological point of coaching that fear of failure can let you fail. So when you don't take time, this fear of failure will let the players feign injuries because they are afraid to come, and then when there's a loss, what are they going to do? So I would like to take this opportunity to plead to our supporters. Now we should forget about the league. We should try to end it. We should make peace with reality. The team is not in good shape. So the shouting and the hooting will not bring it back. But patience and focus can bring it back. So I'm pleading to them.
Meanwhile, assistant coach David Okolo remains confident in the team's ability to turn things around for the better.
It's unfortunate, and I feel their pain, but they should bear with us. This is football. Sometimes it happens. They should just bear with us and keep supporting us. We will definitely change things around.
The club will face league leader Samatex in its next game on Sunday at Babara Stadium as they look to end their winless run. Now let's turn attention to Kumasi, where the fans we understand, are still agitating and calling for change in the technical team of the club. Stephen Zando is at sister station Love FM, and he's been monitoring what has been happening among the management team and also in the camp of the owner of the club, Otumfuo Osei-Tutu. Stephen, thank you so much for joining us on Prime Sports. I mean, the fans are calling for the head of Prosper Nata Ogum. What have you picked from Menchia and also among the management members? Is Prosper likely to be sacked?
Razak, like you rightly said, the fans are mounting pressure on head coach of Asante Kotoko, Dr. Prosper Gumnati, to leave the club because I mean, they think that where the club is currently positioned, Ogum is not the right manager to steer the affairs of the club. But it is not clear what decision the interim management committee of Asante Kotoko wants to take immediately as regards the future of head coach of the club, Dr. Kotoko Gunate, after the fans, called for his exit. The IMC would need approval of Malaysia to take an action to relieve Ogum of his post. But our information is that Malaysia still supports Dr. Prosper Gunate to be in charge of the team, even though we all agree that the team has 4 points over possible 27 in the second round of the Ghana Premier League campaign. That's really, really bad. Let's try and refresh our memories back to when Ogum was reappointed. The life coach of the club, His Majesty of Otunfo, said to the second showered Ogum in praises. Actually, he reviewed that he did wide consultation with Coach Kwesi and some old players of the club. And most of these people that is the right to steer the technical affairs of the club. So you put all this together and you understand why talk Ogum leaving the club not, now that you would expect. Because, 9 months in the second round of the Ghana campaign, the club has up. So 4 from a 27, and that's good. So ordinarily, you expect that the manager will be fired. As well as that, Ogum has support of Malaysia, and that is why guys take any immediate action on his Twitter. Kotoko's performance in 2024 has really been poor, with the fans, constantly mounting pressure on Coach Dr. Ogum, even though Malaysia has support Ogum to lead the technical affairs of the club. But the fact that the fans are mounting pressure on the coach to resign and tells you that anything at all is possible in the next few days like that.
Zando, we understand some have raised concerns about the seeming absence of one key member of that management team and also attributed the club's woes to his absence. I'm speaking about the former coach of the club, former player, and also former Black Stars coach, who happens to be the technical director of the club, Kwesi Appiah. Can you just help us appreciate exactly the concerns being raised about his absence and how that is contributing to the challenges that the club finds itself in?
So, as at Saturday, when I did my last check, the former Black Stars coach, who is a member of the Kotoko IMC, Kwesi Appiah, was in Saudi Arabia. He's the head coach of the Sudanese national team. And, these fans are worried because the IMC is a 4-member team. And Kwesi Appiah is part of it. And we all agree that Kotoko is in crisis. So ordinarily, you expect that a member of the IMC will be in this country making sure that he's contributing to resolve the current crisis. But unfortunately, Kwesi Appiah is nowhere. And that is why some of the fans, have suggested that, yes, the life position of the club may have a lot of trust in the former Black Stars coach, but Kwesi Appiah should actually be flexible enough and come down to convince Otunfo to be a second life position of Asante Kotoko, perhaps to let him know that he would have wished to continue as a member of the Kotoko IMC, but because he has other responsibilities that he's taking care of in Saudi and in Sudan, and the fact that he's a member of the GFS too, the responsibility is quite enormous, and that is why he cannot really focus on the job at Asante Kotoko. So he would want to relinquish his role at Asante Kotoko for another person to be, appointed, where the person will have full focus to contribute, positively towards the fortunes of the club. Because, Kotoko is in crisis, and if you want the technical director or technical advisor of the club, the technical director of the club is not in this country. He's in Saudi Arabia, leading another national team. And it's a worry. And most of these fans, I remember last Saturday on Love FM when we were having our sports show, most of the fans who called into our show complained that they think that Kwesi Appiah should come down and try and convince
and turn things around. Well, Zando, we'll have to leave it here. That's Stephen Zando, my colleague in Kumasi with Love FM, and we'll keep tabs on this Kotoko situation and see what happens. The Accra Lions did bounce back from their defeat on the road to Heart of Lions to beat the BNI Gold Stars by 2-0 at the Accra Sports Stadium, and that has seen them jump to 5th on the table. But this is how the Ghana Premier League table is looking like. Just look at it. Summertex are top of the table over there, and they are leading the pack. Summertex, you see the Summertex table. They are still leading. They're top of the table over there with 49 points, and you have other teams. But this is where Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the moment find themselves. They are in the 11th position. They've got 33 points. And just look at them and the bottom half of the table. That's the three teams. Karela United, you see 30 points. So Kotoko is just about 30 points above the relegation zone. And that is very challenging. But look at the first position, Summertex. This is their second season in the Ghana Premier League, and they're already performing wonders. Leading the pack with 49 points. Nations FC in second, Aduana in third, and Midiama. Hearts of Oak are there in 9th position. So that's how the Ghana Premier League is looking like. It's getting even more exciting. Well, that's all we have for you on Prime Sports, and I'm Mirzak Musbao. Have a wonderful evening.